They have messed up in so many ways. I won't hide it. They have messed up in so many ways, and it's a good question that you have asked. But there's a history to the messing up. If we're talking about Eurobond, for example, the borrowing, it started with John Mahama. 1 billion, 750. Together, 3.75 billion. He started it. Under Dufour and President Mills, not a single euro, not 1 euro was taken. So if you started the mess, and Kenofurata came, and he found a cheap way of also making money, and he has entered it, who would I blame? So then there's a principle in law that you don't create a problem and turn around to benefit from your own mess. John Mahama has created this mess, lost by 1 million votes. What makes him think that he will benefit from his mess? The truth of the matter is that MPP has messed up, is messing up, not two ways. But John Mahama is not the option. That's the message you're carrying. He is not the option. People love the NDC, but John Mahama's time is over. Go and check the statistics. In 2016, we lost badly. MP presidency, fine. But 2020, when we were winning presidency, we were still losing. When we were winning parliamentary, we were still losing presidential. A typical region is central region. In 2016, while we were losing badly, we won in only 4 constituencies, both parliamentary and presidential. 2020, we won in 13 constituencies. We won in 13 constituencies, parliamentary. But presidential, we still won in only 4. You get it? So the NDC hasn't got a problem. It is John Mahama who has a problem with the electorate. Then again, in Ghanaian parlance, Hifa Nwatida say two omanhene akonnwa so. Esandine be si akonnwa no so. E no me. Yen two omanhene akonnwa so ensan fanin be si akonnwa so. E no me. Another one spiritually is that this sword that we hold, that the presidents hold to swear the oath of office. Master, spiritually, you can hold it only twice. Jerry Rawlings held it twice, 92, 96. President Kufuor held it twice, 2000, 2004. President Mills held it once, he died, he left. John Mahama, on the 9th of 24th July 2012, you held the sword of state and you swore an oath. On the 7th of January 2013, you held the sword of state again and swore an oath. You held it twice. Why do you want to hold it 3 times and be a curse upon the country? He cannot. Nanado has held it twice. He can't hold it a 3rd time. Why does John Mahama think that Ghana was created for him and that he will come and mess the nation up spiritually and physically? It won't happen. It cannot happen.
I've been with Dr. Dufour's campaign for a while, but I've not been seeing it. Doesn't mean you are doing
Excellent. Once he's free and fair. You've seen him on the road. First of all, they said, he couldn't go. Now he's on the road. He has a message. And that message is worrying them. As compared to his main contender, John Mahama, who has no message. He's turned himself into a comedian on the platforms. Yeah, a comedian. He has no message. The other day, somebody was comparing him to a Jaco, Bobukala, and Komode and Co. Yeah. I'm telling you. And so, if that kind of person, you tell me, so far, what message has he given? Apart from going on the platform, trying to mimic Nanado and Baumia, and it doesn't excite anybody. And then he's talking making all kinds of uncomplimentary remarks. John Mahama should forget it. Since we're talking about church again, John Mahama is like Saul. And quote me anywhere. The Spirit of the Lord has long left Saul. And then the other time, because Dr. Dufour said he's Moses, who is going to take NDC out of captivity, because actually the party is in captivity. One of John Mahama's aides came out and said, John Mahama is Joshua. Joshua never lost any election. Joshua in the Bible. So if they don't even know the Bible, they shouldn't go there. John Mahama cannot be Joshua. Joshua never lost any election. So John Mahama cannot be Joshua. You've lost one election, go and sleep somewhere and allow the NDC to reorganize itself.
In case he wins, what will be your position?
In case he wins, then the NDC will remain in opposition. Because all the statistics is showing that John Mahama cannot win any election in Ghana again. And we are using data. I'm not just talking. We are using hard data. That's why the NPP is so confident that they will cross the 8, because they have the same data. And it is John Mahama's people who are lazy, so they don't do any mathematics. All they go is Obeti Boboli Bobo, Obeti Boboli Bobo. What is Boboli Bobo? So Onapo, let them go. All we are saying is that if the NDC wants to win 2024, we must change our candidate. Even the EIU report that came recently, Economic Intelligence Unit report, is very clear that if NDC wants to win, we must change our candidate. John Mahama's time is past. We thank him for his service to Bole, his service to the NDC, his service to the Ghana. But he should continue to enjoy his ex-gratia. How do you finish enjoying ex-gratia? And then you come back and say we should put you on regular salary again. And then Ghana out there. No.
You talk about who are you going to play? I'm going to just be a delegate.
Oh, well,
I'll
be an agent for Dr. Dufo.
Me, come again, you said?
I'll be an agent for Dr. Dufo. Oh, yes, I'll be an agent. Look, our eyes are red. We must clean up this NDC for the future. Otherwise, we should forget it. So I'll be an agent. And many of us across the... You see, people are underestimating the people who are supporting Dr. Dufo. But I can tell you, Dr. Dufo is on the ground. And God willing, but we believe that God is on our side and things shall be well.
What is your take about